Hello, everybody. It's Monday Motivation. It's your girls, Akira, here with another Monday Motivation. And I wanted to talk about making mistakes. And I wanted to talk about all these type of things because lately I've been noticing that people really have a problem or think it's a problem when we make mistakes, when we get something wrong, when we don't know something. Hey, Nisi. How you doing, beautiful? And I wanted to just give a general reminder that there is nobody on the planet that knows everything. There is nobody on the planet that will not make mistakes. And actually making mistakes are indicators that you're doing something, that you're on the move. And another reason why I really wanted to talk about this is because I was reading this book, The 4 Agreements. And I've read this book before. This is not my book. That's my bookmarker, though. You see my bookmarker? 15, so shameless plug. Anyway, so I was reading this book and it was explaining why people have such a hard time with making mistakes. And why it's because of our programming. It's because of the things in which we were taught to make us believe, think, or have these thoughts, or this programming is what I'm used to calling it. But he calls it agreements, that we make these agreements. We're taught certain things that we're even not even unconscious of, that allow us to have these beliefs like making a mistake is the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Everybody makes them. And I just want to remind you and give you a general reminder that it's okay to make them, and that you're going to make them, and that the only time it's a problem is if you keep making the same mistakes. And don't think that you have to know everything. Like, I was doing an interview with this young lady. She did a consultation with me. And one of the things that she kept saying was that, I should have known that. I should have known that. No, you shouldn't have. If you didn't know it, you didn't know it. At the time when you learned it is at the time that you learned it. And this is why I tell people all the time to not be so judgmental about things that people do, things that people say, because a lot of times they don't know. Sometimes based off how they was brought up or what have you, sometimes people honestly just do not know. And so my Monday motivation is to encourage you, despite any mistakes you've made in the past or the mistakes that you currently have made, to keep moving forward, to keep at it, because it's not the end of the world. Again, I believe mistakes are indicators that you are moving in a direction. And whether you keep on that direction is whether you repeat it or not. And so keep making them, correct them, notice them, but don't get caught up in it like it's something that everybody doesn't do, okay? Because I'm just letting you know, there is nobody on the planet that doesn't make mistakes. The greats of the greats make them. And it's okay to not know everything. Actually, the person who thinks they know everything don't know nothing at all. Okay? And so that's my Monday motivation. I hope y'all are having a blissful, productive Monday. I know it's Labor Day. A lot of people had off from the regular world. And, some of us were still putting in that work. But I hope you enjoyed it either way. I hope y'all had an amazing Labor Day, whether you relaxed, got work done, did whatever. I hope you had a great one. But if you've never read this book, The 4 Agreements, I want to recommend it. Because again, I read this book a couple years ago. I even have actual markings. Like here, I actually wrote in this book, but I don't remember half of what I'm reading. And sometimes what happens is when you're in a different place in life, you see and perceive things differently. So I definitely recommend it. It's a reread for me, like round 2 or 3. But again, that's my Monday motivation. If you felt like this was something that was of value, all I ask you is to share, because sharing is caring. But again, remember, everybody make mistakes. Don't get caught up in your mistakes. Don't be a prisoner of your past. Know you're going to make some more. Just don't repeat the same mistakes. And nobody knows everything. Nobody. Not the biggest guru, not the biggest math, not nobody. Because it's always different levels to this. Because once you at one level of life, you go to another level. And there's going to not just be, they don't say don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Because again, the problems will change, but they don't go away. The problems are or things that we don't know are discoveries to help us grow and become the better version of you. Unless you stop growing, unless you're okay with exactly who you are for the rest of your life and you're content with that, and in thinking, financially, emotionally, spiritually, then don't make mistakes. But if you are on the path of forever growing and to be the higher version of you, that's an endless time, and you're going to make mistakes. So it's okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it going. That's my Monday motivation. Thanks for watching, and love, peace, and hair. Oh, I forgot to share this to my UBA. If y'all are not a part of UBA, come join us. It's United Bosses of America. And I don't know why it's not letting me share it in there. I guess I'll share it after. But join us on United Bosses of America. Thank you all for watching. And again, love, peace, and hair grease. Don't forget to share this. Bye. How do I share it? I feel like I should come back and do this over. I can't share it. Hey guys. All right, bye. Love, peace, and hair grease. That a lot of people would have looked at that and thought, man, there's no way to generate leads. There's no other way like Craigslist. No.